Hi, this is Bob Rakes with highlights of issue 108 of our 8K Association Monitor newsletter. This week, I went to Berlin to IFA, the second most important consumer electronics and lifestyle trade show in the Western world after CES, and had a look round at the latest 8K developments, as well as giving an invited talk on the future of TV. The main highlights of the show for us were two new 8K projectors, but with other news as well, as I went round the most important TV vendors. This was the 100th edition of IFA, which has a special place in the history of Germany, as it ran as a show even when Berlin was divided by the Iron Curtain. IFA has been showing new TVs since the first sets were produced in the late 20s and early 30s, and has tracked every trend since. Germany, of course, is the home of the CRT, which was invented by Carl Ferdinand Braun in 1897. A couple of months ago, we reported on a public 8K presentation of a new documentary filmed in 8K by the Public Television Service of Taiwan. The programme was made in collaboration with NHK of Japan, which has been a pioneer in the development of 8K. We interviewed senior producer Jessie Shi of PTS Taiwan, and she explained the production process and how the collaboration worked. The documentary showed the restoration of a historic railroad and steam train in Taiwan, and recording in 8K to preserve the history was a significant reason for this first use of 8K by PTS. It won't be the last. As well as IFA, last week saw the CEDIA event in Denver in the US, the key event for the US high-end AV and installation market. The 8K Association was there with a booth and presented two panels, as well as its new white paper on 8K. However, there was also a company, Let's Get Physical, the US distributor for a new French media company called Arvolution, which was showing a brand new 8K media player. We got the scoop on the new product in an interview with Raphael Tabutin, who's been involved with this kind of product for some years. As resolution increases, you need more bandwidth to deliver better quality, such as 8K. However, if you have a better codec, you can significantly reduce the bandwidth requirements and thus the cost of the distribution. We've reported a lot on the VVC codec, but less so on the AV1 codec. When we saw that AV1 was being encoded live for the first time by SipRadius at NAB, we followed up and interviewed the firm to understand more about the challenges that it has overcome to use AV1 and the processing used. Spoiler alert, in terms of 8K, VVC is still ahead in live encoding, and we look at the reasons in our article. This is Bob Rakes with issue 108 of the 8K Association newsletter.